Boom! Welcome back to the end of Frontside Press. Johnny Custom Glocks. I thought it'd be like sad music or something like that. Awesome. The end of the MVP FSP era.
There you go.
It's the end of an era.
Back to the days where we didn't have anything behind us. The control room was right there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, if we could only show the first one. I'm like, look it up. He goes, you know how long ago that was? Well, sneaking in. He's sneaking in.
Hey, Pickle's on, says ish.
I did
It
my
was,
hair.
it was
extra,
like 6 years ago.
I did my
Wow.
hair extra special for tonight.
At least 4, yes.
Oh, beautiful.
You did your hair, you look good.
Thank you. Thank you. Put a little extra product in there for that bounce and shine that I so crave.
Everybody get their beer ready. So, first of all, I'd like to thank our live studio audience. Let's hear it. Woo! Coming in. Eddie shows up. He's like, oh, you guys doing a show? I just heard free beer.
The guest stars, my dog. Yay.
The Personator,
He's coming out
the
of
Gabinator, and the Uncle Medicinator. And Julie.
Phillipsinator.
Hey, Julie.
The
Hi there.
Phillipsinator. So, I'd like to thank Maz Vision Productions for putting up with my shit for all these years. So let's give it up for MVP.
Yeah.
Even though Mark's like, you're out. Like, don't be thanking me. I'm throwing you out. I like to spank. Here we go, spanking the sponsors.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Like to spank our sponsors.
I want to do that.
What?
Our king sponsor, Johnny Custom Glocks. Life is too short to have a Glock trigger that sucks. Make sure you're following on all his social media, especially his YouTube if you got a G-Lock, because he will tell you how to rock that G-Lock. All right, so check him out. Veritas Training Academy for all your real-world firearms training.
Oh, TV right now.
Exactly. You
It's
come
like,
hang out
I
with me?
heard bullets. I heard bullets. I'm here for training.
He's like anti-gun. That's like Diane Barkstein right there.
That's all right. Boy.
Mars Vision Productions, who we already thanked.
Thank you.
Military Case Surplus. Tony up in Largo was hooking us up for years with all the great cases that you guys were getting for free and then selling, you rat bastards. Right? Good for you. I got a whole come over. We have a what do you call it? A satellite location in my garage because him hasn't picked up all his cases. All right. Travis Mack Foundation. If you're looking for, someone to a charity to donate to, that is a great cause. Bringing music and music programs to the kids in the University of Maryland Children's Hospital. And Skies and Chaos for.
No.
Can one of you control that little dog, please? Percy.
I got him.
All right.
Do you want to hold it for the rest of the
Sweet.
show?
Sure.
Okay.
Give me a leash.
Here you go.
I got it. Right here.
All right.
Yeah.
For letting us use the music. And last but not least, all right, Big Top Brewing Company for hooking us up with all the great beer. And they really do have great beer. We were over there for dinner tonight trying out, what was the new one?
Oh,
Hazy.
blood orange, hazy.
Hazy Blood Orange or something like that. So IPA, like I'm not a big fan of. You guys know I don't like IPAs, but I mean, tastes good the second time, right?
Yeah.
Just a good taste of beer with a nice, hint of orange at the end for the flavor. Comment.
We have a lot of people watching tonight.
Yeah, 'cause, so they could say, oh, I couldn't make it over there. But,
Yeah. Kat,
Watching.
Bill Stuck, Pickle,
Bill,
Jimmy Kemp is on, Kathy Kemp, Jeff
Kathy
Young,
Kemp, doing
Sean.
double time,
Yeah.
here and online.
Sean is on,
What's
Sean
that?
Hilton, Nezzy,
Nezzy coming in.
Corey Arndt, Kane Kai,
What up?
our Rocket Man Pablo is on,
Awesome.
Hello.
John Warren, Tim Clark, hey,
John,
All
good
right.
to see you out of jail.
John Burke is watching, Lana.
Sean, good to see you out of jail.
Yeah, Lana's on. Connie's on. Who else do we have? John Wassel. And that's it. What?
There you go.
Yeah, I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm sorry if I did.
So thank you for checking us out. We're just gonna like talk shit and drink and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
guess-
Uncle Medic, leave. What's your toast? You forgot?
Yes, I forgot.
What's that?
Boom. Go.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and
real
gentlemen, it's been
treasure.
nice knowing you.
The real treasure was the friendships we made along the way.
Here you
There
go.
you go.
Gross!
Oh, there you go.
Renee, you want a beer? We have great free beer. What would you like? You want a amber? You want a lager? You want him to just grab something and pull it out of there?
The coconut coffee one.
Can you get in one of the black cans, please?
So Pablo says he's working tonight, so he couldn't be here. Congratulations on a great run.
That's because she would like one.
It was a great
Thank you,
run.
Pablo.
Everyone thinks this is the end of the show. It's not the end of the show.
I would laugh, Mike.
That's
had
like
a phone
mocha.
call.
That's a really good beer. All right. So, last week we talked about how much you guys won up in Maine, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Should talk about it again. Woohoo! Yeah.
I don't talk about it. We talked about it so much.
So, like,
That's
well,
really
now I
impressive.
have all three
You do.
women who have won a GSSF women's division in the last 2 years in the states of Florida and Maine are in this room right now.
Yep.
It's really impressive.
Everyone that has been won in the last 2 years in those two states, the three of them are sitting in this room, which is a lot of fun for me to say.
Yeah,
Are you,
that's,
are you getting someone a chair? Are you going to come out and have a beer, or what are you doing? Are you going to leave?
No, I'm going to see the live show.
All right.
We need another chair for this gentleman here. Hey.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Somebody sneaking in?
Chris Stape is watching. Do not get to watch live much, and now living in Venice, making it up. Life is hard.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, we really should have like spitballed this before we came out.
Eh.
So Meg, it's good to see you again, especially on a show where you're not going to shoot me.
you know, I mean, the night is still young.
How do you think you're going to get home if he shoots me?
Oh.
Quickly.
Julia's right.
I'll take him home.
Yeah.
All right, now at least we got a plan. That's good.
Percy, what are you doing, Bubba?
Oh, he wants to be in your lap.
I guess so.
It's a lap dog.
There. Here you go. Down you go.
Chris
Bubba.
So,
Barry.
anyways, check out the new shirts we got. The backs, both blue to make it pop, just like you said it would. All right, and also bringing back the old school with the new school poppage. Right, and with the battle flags on the thing. Because you're a high-speed motherfucker. That's right. No, I'm not paying for what she does.
Yes, you are.
At 2, Brute? At 2?
Exactly.
Man.
Oh, Rick Nelson is on. Hi, Julie. It's Rick Nelson. I'm using my wife's, Lou Ann's, Facebook page.
What's that?
Hey, Rick. Rick Nelson.
Yeah, what do we do about money?
Holy
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
I'm gonna buy a new studio.
They've dropped a
Productive
lot of
mindset.
F-bombs over the
Screw you.
years.
and screwed plenty.
Hey, look what we got. The round you shot me with.
Oh.
Good nights. That was good times.
Yeah.
Going back up to Boston, go to Encore.
Yay.
Yes.
So that was just
We have to
You
get
left
this-
one out.
There's a $10.
Yeah. Yeah, you left
Oh,
one out.
no, there's a $10 bill I left.
So we had a lot of fun up there. We did some training with some SWAT guys. Can't mention their name. Can't mention where they're from. Can't mention what range we're on.
We had fun, though.
But it definitely was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that story. Then we went golfing. So we went golfing Sunday.
That was really fun.
The Paul McGrath Memorial Classic.
Yeah.
Was it a sober endeavor?
No,
No.
Okay.
not at all.
We were drinking bullfrogs at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh no, we weren't, because they started us off with going, I just want everyone to know that the only alcohol that can be drank on the course has to be bought from the course. We have a driver that goes around, and we have someone selling beers up here underneath the clubhouse. And we were like,
Yeah.
because Julie can't sneak a little thermos in there.
Oh, no.
She brings a freaking 70 ounce, like
Yeah.
it looks like a gas tank with a nozzle on it.
Yeah.
Right?
It lasted
I
us
see
all
the trailer
day.
truck smaller than that.
It lasted all day.
All day. Was there any left at the end of it?
No. No.
Hey, waste not, want not.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Exactly.
Get like the mini ones. Like Briscoes.
So that is that's like part of our trifecta. So we go up there for, the GSSF, my mother's birthday,
Yep.
even though we didn't have meatloaf.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon's watching.
What?
What up?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
I highly doubt that.
Python. Uncle Python's watching.
Good
What's up,
deal.
Uncle Python? I
He
don't
says,
believe I
boom.
don't believe Brandon's watching. You'll have to comment.
So,
All right.
like, we go up there every year. All right, Julie went last year and just, drank or supervised or whatever it was. 'Cause
I dug up some grass last year. and this year, but not as much.
this year she golfed.
Yeah.
And
Sorta,
then
kinda.
they come by like, you only have 10 minutes. The guy told Robbie that, and
Oh, he went nuts.
Robbie lost his friggin' mind. I was just like, I was over there looking for golf balls because we were losing them all. So I was trying to find some in the woods. And he's like, Robbie's like, I didn't hear you say anything when they were coming up the green the wrong way. And the guy was like, I'm just gonna sit here and witness it.
Awesome.
But I spent the whole day doing this. Don't roll this! Don't roll this!
Yeah, he almost rolled it last year. Oh,
Last
man.
year we had it on one tire.
Yeah.
We had Julie and Robbie in the front seat, and me and Eddie hanging on the back. And he takes off and he turns, and it goes up on one tire. So the whole thing is in the air on one tire. Julie is like, on top of him. Robbie's driving like this. I'm like, the thing's going like, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, I'm out. I fall off. The thing comes down. Boom! Hit so hard. It bounces Eddie up into the air. And then bang, bang. And then you hear guys from the other team go, woo! You guys were on one tire!
So much fun.
God.
So
Great tournament.
Python said, also known as the first loser in pocket clocks, talking about his
Second place.
second place. That's
Second
pretty
place
good
in
there on
pocket
pocket.
clock.
That's good.
Got your knee tool though.
You got
And we got money,
Yeah.
knives, e-tool, gun.
nice.
Yeah.
Even though we had
I got
one,
gun.
2, 3, 4, we had 4 first place, not one pistol.
Yeah.
Really?
Except for the random.
And then Landon's like, hey, I want a gun.
Yeah.
And not even like in one of her good ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like her third place in a woman, something like that, like whatever it
Was
was.
this a raffle?
It just
That's just
randomly.
random. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I've
Like,
never
how
won
do they-
a random.
Like, this is what I don't understand. How do you not give somebody a gun for finishing first? But then go, you know what? We'll just give some random person one.
Yeah.
Like basically, it's like keep coming. You know whatever. If you're 133rd or whatever, you'll probably never win one, but we'll take a chance of winning it. And it's like, then like Lana wins it. It's like, you'll get one sooner or later, anyways.
Yeah, it's at her second time.
I know, that was pretty
Second.
good.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Brandon's watching this, so I just saw him comment.
Did you? Oh, he is.
Tarp and duct tape.
I don't know if that's him. That could be his mother signed in and trying to make me feel good. That's my nephew.
Oh yeah.
Then we can brag to Matt, like, you're not watching the show. Brandon watches the show more than you.
There you go.
You're a good boy.
I feel guilty.
I may have to have another.
Boy, Percy.
Yeah, you bet.
So
So-
Garcia Jagi is watching.
You're good at this.
Oh, I'm horrible at this. I can't read.
I don't want that one.
Can't pronounce stuff.
It's, Garcia, what?
Jagi.
I'll take the amber.
I don't know.
Haji?
Christmas tree color.
Oh, not Haji.
Haji. Haji.
There it is.
You have a
Thank
hot
you.
stand here?
Rishi Hawkins
Oh,
is
it's like J-A-G.
watching.
So what's
Not
your
sure how.
favorite front side press show moment? Who's got one?
Me.
Don't say when you shot me. Shut up. Both of you?
Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
that's what I'm talking about.
It's always seeing Mikey.
That's right, old son, right there.
Whether it's being shot or tased.
24 times in 6 seconds.
Wait, you were
Nobody's
tased?
counting. Yeah.
I don't like getting shot in the
Like we were
leg.
watching a show the other day, and they were like this. This is 50,000 volts, and what will happen is it'll lock up your entire body. And I'm like, oh, that's bullshit. Because that belt was 40,000. We just hold on a second. Let me do a show. 40,000 volts in my friggin' belly button, and they shot me 24 times in 6 seconds. It's 4-second things. It was just like, and I still got the shot off and shot Anthony. And then when they didn't,
Charles.
what's that?
It's Charles that shot you multiple times.
It was Charles and what's his name, Mike.
Mike shot
They
you?
both had guns.
Shot
They were
yourself?
just standing there like point blank, like this, just shooting at me. And all you can see if you watch the video, all you can see is light.
It's like a Christmas tree.
Yay.
So Maria says,
Grumpy Christmas tree.
lock up your body except for your bowels.
You know, I did.
Cannons.
The cannons were good.
Yeah, that was a good
Oh, I
show.
have a favorite scene.
Yeah, what was it?
When you got tasered and when you got shot.
I just had to throw it. You had to say it second, right? Sneak it in.
Yeah. Oh, and I also like Percy coming in. That was a great
We had the
scene.
boys and the cellos.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah.
a great
And the
show.
Halloween party. And the
Yeah.
Halloween party.
Halloween party was
Oh, Halloween party.
awesome. Oh my gosh.
I also like Percy coming in.
What's that? The sim gun? Sim gun was good, but that didn't the only problem with sim gun was it didn't really hurt. You had to make it look like it hurt because everybody's like, oh, I hope he gets hurt. That's all you friggin' savages. Free beer or pain, that's the only reason you guys come.
Hey, Mikey's watching.
Mikey!
Hi. Scott something with a Z, Ski, is watching.
Ski.
Michael Alphabetsky.
No, not
That's
not
Linda's
that one.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Ski.
No, he's not watching.
Well, should I feel guilty?
No.
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 I won a whole bunch of them one year. I didn't feel guilty for crap.
How many years have
I won 2 guns in a match and one a random. And the only thing I felt guilty about is that I couldn't do this long enough.
how many years have I been competing? About
you-
5 or 6. I've never won a random. I had to earn
Hey,
my guns.
Not trying hard enough. That's what the problem is.
You earned it.
I earned mine.
Hey, earner. When you get your 1099 for Glock for $3,700 in 1 year, let's talk about earning, all right?
Well, last year was 1,800 and something.
All right, you know that's a lot less than 3,700.
Yeah, about half.
You're a boy.
JB's on. Hi, honey.
The first episode.
Oh, Jeff Young says, the best
We
shows
watched, like,
were
the first couple
always.
The very first episode,
Oh, let's
Yes,
watch
yes,
Mike
that we
get
no
shot
longer
and then
around.
the first episode.
What's that?
we had some guests that's no longer around, so I just jumped in a couple episodes. This is episode 10 and 11.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
go down.
All right, so just play like 2-3 minutes of it.
This is
And then can you guys play Mike got shot?
Like
So
episode 10 or something like that.
Well, they're queuing that up. Jeff Young says, the best shows were always the first Tuesday of the month.
First Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Dead air, dead air. Oh, there's Charles.
Hey, Charles.
Woo.
That was before I got sick.
I've been having a couple bad days, a little frustrated. You know, trying
Thanks.
Like
to punish you guys by screaming really loud into the mic. Like James Hetfield.
So in other words, it's going to be a normal show.
Normal day. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Right. Just like all kinds of stupid crap happening to me, like all the little things, you know, the little tiny little things that happen, like a billion of them. Come downstairs, phone's not charged. You know what I mean? Forgot to plug it in last night. You know, leave the house, forget the keys, go back in, can't find the keys. You know what I mean? Because I put them someplace where I wouldn't forget them.
You know, Mike, just my observation of these complaints, they sound like they are avoidable situations that if you'd planned ahead, you know, charged your phone, put your keys where they belong, then maybe these little things wouldn't add up to one
like
big
this guy.
bad day.
That's Charles.
Are you done?
No, I'm going to keep ragging you.
Hey, I want you to remember all this crap I'm getting when you stop pouring those beers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here, Charles. Here's your beer.
Oh, this one we have.
I know
Ruben.
Amber gives good head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think they're on the show sometime, somewhere.
I've seen her pour beer before.
You were the one.
Seriously, you don't understand what the head of the beer. Seriously?
She's not the one that said it last time.
She's not?
No.
Uh-oh.
Who was?
Tiara said it.
Oh. Oops. Sorry.
We're talking about beer.
Beer. What kind of beer?
Don't anybody freak out.
What kind of beer?
Mouthful of freedom, baby! Yeah!
That was good beer.
All right, so here's what we do.
That was good.
That's what you get. Bad karma.
A little violent, aren't we?
Get it? You gotta.
It really has been a bad day, hasn't it?
You got
got
anything else, Tom?
In a second.
No, I didn't do anything.
We're gonna do first, all right?
Yeah.
Now, once again, beginning of the show, all right?
We'll do the highlights.
We're gonna give away
5 minutes.
tickets. Two
Wait a minute.
Tickets
Oh,
to Party in the Pines. The biggest
Oh,
thing that
yeah.
in country music
Oh my God.
that's
I
happened to
forgot.
Florida.
Party in the Pines.
Wow, that was so much fun.
Cheat.
This was the first one.
Yeah.
Because that happened. Party of the Pines happened.
Yep.
I feel cheated that I
There you go.
didn't get to
You
go to
got it.
Party in the Pines.
You were really little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can skip forward a little bit. Just see what's in there.
That was in the Bienville days.
Yep.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Well,
Yeah, it's
somebody
beautiful
else
up
owns it
there.
now.
Really?
They're doing a lot of
Yay!
fishing, hunting.
So,
Oh, remember we used to get these.
So this is what we got.
growler?
we got
Yes.
Charles on the show.
Yeah, look at
Right.
that thing.
Oh my God.
Might be studying
That thing's
that. You can
huge.
tell her to get out of it.
Ooh.
Are you having fun? I don't think I want that back anymore.
Oh.
Wash your hands before you eat. All right? Go through that. Tell them what this is. Because I just got one of these. I love it.
This is the minimalist light bearing holster. It doesn't
I
fit the
still
gun.
wear that holster.
I
Yeah.
do
It
too.
fits the light. So I can take this light, put it on any gun, any firearm with a rail,
Yep.
and it will fit. Covers the trigger, inside the waistband, tuckable design.
Right. So any pistol that will take that light,
Any handgun that'll take the light.
like my pap. Don't be backing out now.
If you want to stick that down in your pants, you're more than welcome to.
All right, let them see that. So hold it still so they can see it. And talk slower.
Talk slower.
Yeah.
Why? So you can understand?
Here's the deal. This is why I got my ear. Yeah, down the hole so you can see it. Trying to zoom in. Ah.
Which
at
camera
Julie.
zooming in? Julie?
How we doing? I told her.
Does she know
shouldn't
how to
have put
work
the
a
head-
camera?
She's going
Is
great.
that you?
Her face is not
Hey,
inspiring.
we're getting more than what we're paying for. That's all I'm saying. Look at John to the rescue.
Lisa wants to know if we're on tonight. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
God.
Kim, Sebastian. Not yet. I talk, you don't move. Talk about it slowly. Right where it's at. Don't move it.
All right.
The beauty of this holster, like I said,
Two highlights.
That is a great holster, though. It really is. I've still got one.
At least, can you play the episode where you get shot or tased?
I don't have any of that.
Yeah. Who here saw that when Medic shot me? Anybody see that
I saw
episode?
the video.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mark, yes, I know.
I was there. Imagine that.
Were you here for that or?
I saw it.
I
Yes, I know.
some of it. I want to see it again.
So we had a Glock 19 with a blank barrel in it, with a blank, right? And I had a die pack in my hand. He's like, all right, we're going to show you how to utilize a tourniquet, and blah, 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 and just stand right. I'm like, you want me to stand out here? You want me to lay down? No, you're good. Just stand right there. And I'm like this, and he's like, yeah. And he's like, bang! I'm like, bang! Hit that. I'm like, ah! He's like, lay down. Stop whining. And that was a good episode. That was a good show.
That was fun.
Maria
Cannon.
wants Maria wants to
Shot
know.
the cannons
So
off. over
dream
there.
the impossible dream.
Yeah.
When Johnny Glock is on, it was good shows. You guys were funny as hell together.
Oh yeah.
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 Then we had like the king chair and
Oh
stuff.
my God.
Yeah. He came walking out.
The king, and then-
Did anybody see that one?
That was great.
Oh my God. We had a throne, like this big ass throne, right? So first it was just the throne. Then the next show came on. He had the crown and he had a cape, right, like a scepter or something.
And then
Sitting down.
the leaves or the fans.
No, that was the third one. The
Oh,
third one
okay.
comes on. He had pillars, right, and fanning them with leaves.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we thank Johnny Glock for sponsoring the show all these years. Sure.
Yes, indeed.
He's a stand-up guy.
Yep. Like always there.
That he
Always
is.
there for us.
Yep. He's a great
You
guy.
know, Julie putting up with all my shit, like not only on the show but in everyday life.
Maria says, "Is Satan making an appearance, or is he just going to sit in the audience tonight?"
I'm just gonna be honest.
Oh, all right.
It's all good.
He's on this.
I got no chair up there. It's all good. The dog got my chair.
I'm not going to tell you where I heard this, but he's on the sidelines bitching through the whole thing.
The range stories, they were great. They're still great.
Still, like the friggin' videos, it's not your sights video.
Oh my gosh, yes! Oh yes!
Oh, that was hilarious.
Nothing beats the
Flower class.
Oh,
concealed
the flower class.
Can
Oh,
we run
yeah.
that? Can we do that?
Run it.
She's got it. Because that's on our YouTube page.
She might have that. She might be able to do that.
Yeah, she's on
Do
it.
it, do it.
Yeah.
I start
Do that
talking
one and
before
then
I'm
do your
done. She's
sights
like,
are off.
hold on a second. Like that?
Do that one, and then if you guys can you guys do your sights? My sights are off.
We might do that.
Yay!
James.
Still pretty funny too.
Yep.
It's kind of like
James Gerard is on. Hey.
What up?
Kenneth Smith is watching.
Man, everybody's on tonight.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
We're gonna have a party.
Yes. Well, we can still have Christmas parties like we did.
Oh, look at
We
them.
have
Look at them getting all nostalgic. Oh, well, we can still have a Christmas
Oh,
party.
Halloween, Halloween.
Like, you know, he didn't say Halloween.
Christmas.
You know,
No Halloween.
there's
No
a cover.
Halloween. Ah,
Like the Halloween party. Like
Halloween was,
who
Amazing.
who came to one of the Halloween parties?
oh, it was so good.
All right, so like, holy crap, that
Halloween?
was just
or at
About
least
2 or 3 years ago.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
like this whole
They
place,
had
just all props. It,
It was
so much
amazing.
different
No, I didn't.
And where do we have the food?
on the friggin' autopsy table. not like a prop.
A real
Like a
autopsy
real.
table.
It's like, and then I'm like, seriously, you guys, like it's an autopsy. He goes, yeah, you should see what happens when we get him. Like we gotta rinse him out and everything, and like teeth and stuff will come out of the drain. I'm like, not helping, not helping at all.
Pieces. Here, have this cupcake.
It was so much fun. Lynn Frasca says hello.
I was scared.
Thanks for all your help with that.
When I went into the Halloween party, I looked at something and I was scared and I went back out and then like I had to wait for a few seconds and I just went back in.
Man up. Oh, you got to hear this one. So I'm on the range, right? And this kid, right? So it's kind of like his mom and dad. And he's probably like, he's anywhere between 17 and 20, right? Like Indian kid, right? And he's out there and he had a problem. So I come over and I'm like, he's having a problem loading. So I load the mag. He only wants one round in it, right? So I'm like sitting there. I'm like, you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm really scared. I'm like, well, you didn't have to tell me that. I figured that out all by myself. So here he is. He's like this. He goes, man up. Man up! Bang! He goes, ow! I'm like,
He put his finger right there.
no, he was holding it right. It's just like he's shooting a 45. He's like, man up, bang! Like that. And the second he shoots, bang! He's ow! I'm like, I'm just gonna go down there for now. I'll be down there if you need me.
Al and Lisa are on.
What up?
And she says, this is what I have to put out there. You've taught me so much. Thank you. One serious thought on the book on combat. Mike recommended. Okay, we'll get to that later. But anyway.
Come back.
Where'd you pick that one up from?
You. Actually, no.
You got it?
No.
All right, so here's a concealed flower class.
Oh, good.
All right, so wait a minute. Before we run this, hold on one second. Before we run this, here's what
Yeah.
happens, all right? So I come in here one night, you know, and we might have had some beverages. May have been some beverages drank that night. So it's like, it's like we're leaving. It's late, and it's just me and Mark here. And he's like, hey, I want to tell you what happened. You know, so maybe we may be talking a little bit slower than we normally do, right? And he goes, I tried to boost the concealed weapons class.
Tried to advertise on Facebook, and they went
Right.
the guns.
Yeah, and they said, and he took it down. And so I go, I bet you it wouldn't be bitching about it if we were talking about flowers, right? And he goes, ooh, that's a good idea. We'll do a concealed flower class. And 11 and a half hours later, we were at Take Aim doing one take, filming this out. So
Yeah, we did it really quick. It was like one of those perfect songs that was written in one take. And like,
That's it.
It was like, that's it.
one take.
Concealed
Go ahead.
flowers.
All right, roll it.
Bang!
Hi, I'm Mike McGowan from Veritas Training Academy. Saturday mornings, I run a concealed class. But some social medias will not let us advertise it as such. So, I have come up with a new class that I teach on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock at the Take Aim Florist Range. It is also, there are other instructors that teach it on Wednesday night at 6:30 at the Take Aim Florist Range, called the Concealed Flower Class. So, if you would like to learn how to defend yourself with a daisy because you're a pansy, or you just like to do floral arrangements, you should come to that class and you will learn things like basic floral safety. Keep your flower pointed in a safe direction. Don't point that at me, that's not a safe direction. Good job. We'll also teach you the basic components and parts of your flower. This is a stem. Those are petals. That's a leaf. Hold your flower by the stem.
Stop! Give me everything you've got.
Somebody's been flowered. Send all the flowers you have. Thank you, flowers, for saving my life. Flowers are good. In our concealed flower class, you will learn that. You will also learn which flower is best for your daily floral arrangement. Do you need a big flower to compensate? Or say, are 9 flowers good enough because science says so? So, looking forward to see you in our floral class with me Saturday morning or Julie and Tom on Wednesday night. Thank you very much, and be the best florist you can be.
That's awesome.
I'm back.
You're back.
I thought we were going to that. I'm back. So
Classic.
that was
Still holds water. Still great.
still great.
Amazing.
Still great.
Got to do
Love
the
that.
sights are off one.
What's that?
Yes,
Sights are off.
do it.
We'll do the sights off, right? Whenever she gets it queued up.
All right.
You got it? Hey.
Hey, William Stuck says, damn near lost my scotch through the nose of the floral class. Oh, gosh.
That is a classic.
Did you have the sights off? Is she ready to go with that?
She gonna run it right now.
Run it.
Awesome.
Tell her to cut the
Lynn says Wick needs to rate more of those reenactments of Mike's stories.
Oh, yeah. Here we are.
My buddy Matt that used to work with me, and he came in, he's like, why do you get pissed off when people come up and want you to move your sights? Their sights, because their sights aren't off, right? He goes, what do you mean? I go, they just suck. So right after that, a guy comes out, he's like, hey, do you guys work on sights? And I go, why, because you're shooting low and to the left? He goes, yeah. And they all say the same thing. They go, do you have a lot of problem with these guns doing that? And I go, no, I have a lot of problem with people don't know how to freaking shoot, wanting me to move their sights. And I go, follow me. So we go up. Right, this is what I do. I take the gun. I go, you mind if I shoot it so I can see where it's hitting? No, I was like, no, go right ahead. So I take it and I hold my pinky there and I put the mag into my pinky. And then I rack it so it doesn't, and then I click the mag in. And then I give it the whole. Then I go, I'll tell you what, why don't you shoot it first so I can see where it's hitting? So then I give it to them. And they go like this. Every freaking time, they're like, like that. And I go, and that's why you're missing. And then they all say the same freaking thing. They go, what, because it didn't fire? Yeah, that's why you're missing. I go, you didn't notice that you flinched? Oh, did I flinch? Flinch! I almost had to grab your feet because I thought you were going over the counter. Right? So Matt's like, I got it.
Let's do more of those.
There's a lot of time to do more of those now.
That is
That's
great.
amazing.
Well, plenty of time because we don't have a show anymore.
Yeah.
We'll throw that one out there. It's not my fault. Oh, okay, as long as you're blaming it on him, not me. Don't blame me.
It's the economy.
All right.
Skip's
I
washing.
blame our president.
Man. Everybody's in the house.
Yeah.
The Russians.
So, like,
Yo, Russian.
there's so many, like,
He started it.
I mean, that one one of the very first ones was like the doctor prescription one. Like, do you find yourself asking? Do you remember that one?
oh,
What was
No.
that one?
what is it?
That was before the show.
That was a low and to the left one.
It was like a big target.
Yeah.
That's how I use it.
Do you think all guns shoot low and to the left? You have. Oh, what the hell was
That's in
that?
there somewhere.
That was good too.
Find it. Scour the internet.
That was pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much anything like. I
There's some
care
pretty
about.
good gems from the show. They really are. There's some pretty good gems from the
Yeah.
show.
There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good
A lot
stuff
of
on
good
the show.
stuff, yeah.
Good run.
The Flower Wars classic.
Like you're playing it back like it's just we're on a good run.
You were like 4 when this started.
You're so
Yeah, but I'm 11 now.
He's getting ready to retire.
Blakely Kane standing on the desk playing guitar.
Oh yeah.
Like the kids though, the Russians.
Oh, I'd love
like-
to have them back.
Like this
Yeah,
is
they were.
this is like things I don't understand about my friends. Like I tell everybody, hey, you got to come down. We got Emil and Dario playing. They were like finished second when like they were 16th for what is America's Got Talent or
Yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah.
So you got to come down. You got to check these guys out. Blah blah blah. These guys are like phenomenal. I put videos up. Like I'm like, guys, got to check these out. You check these out, right? Then people are like, wow, these guys are really good. I'm like, like no shit. Like then this is, how'd you get him to come here? Like first of all, should I be offended by that? Well, those guys, like, that Christmas party was awesome.
It was really
That was,
great.
that was a good party.
Yeah.
Giant
Christmas tree, great
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, remember we used to set up Christmas trees? Now we're like, Merry Christmas, I'm wearing a friggin' hat.
Remember
That
my
tree
idea
was
for the
so-
Christmas party?
Just so
What?
you know, you don't look
The
jolly.
Santa idea. The you Santa idea.
Me be Santa and hand out, yeah, he wants me to dress up like Santa and hand out gifts.
No, it says, "Hi, I'm Santa." He's like, "Ho ho ho! Have you been a good boy? If you haven't, like and share for some cases." And he's like he's in his Santa costume and his bag's just full of Pelican cases.
Hey, I did the leprechaun thing.
Yeah,
Be
that's
happy with
right.
that.
That's right. This
I didn't
year.
see that though.
Well, go back and watch it.
Was I really?
Yeah!
Hey, Robbie's watching. Crazy Robbie is watching.
You can watch as long as you don't drive.
Oh God. He was not nearly as crazy this year as last year.
No, I was a little bit more paranoid this year.
Yeah. Oh, didn't he put somebody through a windshield
Yeah.
a few years back? Not us.
He's like, well, it's not really my fault. And I'm like, how is that not your fault? Like, so what happened is they got the golf course, and they used to have like a shortcut, right? Then one year they blocked it off. And what happened is he was hauling down. He went to turn and go down the shortcut instead of turn all the way and stay on the path. And there was a log there or something, and they hit it. Boom, and the guy was so drunk, he went, pooh, through the windshield. And Robbie's thing was like, well, he's really drunk, so he didn't really realize it. I'm like, oh, that's good.
He didn't realize it.
Okay. So they're always like the first year I went up there, they're like, hey, like everybody's like, hey, whatever you do, don't ride with Robbie. And I'm like, and all of a sudden I look, and it's like a movie, like, what? You know, Robbie, Mike. I'm like, oh shit, we're in the same car. I'm like, we're gonna do this. Like, I want to ride with Robbie. We're gonna do this. And the whole day I was like this. Like he's just like, we're up on a hill, and the path kind of goes that way.
He needed his home.
But the fairway kind of goes that way, and he just gets on it. We're going down like, and it's just like, he's like, hold on. And I'm like, whenever a driver says, hold on, something bad's about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So his favorite move is to start up on the brake, and get the cart spinning.
Yeah, yep.
Which is not as much fun as it may seem. And if you're going, that doesn't sound fun at all, like, that's my point.
Yeah.
And just spin that thing around. Like, more than one time I jumped out of the cart. I was just like, I'm done.
Roller coaster.
Or this year, like,
Sarasota Dream.
he goes, you ready? I'm like, almost, and he takes off. Like, I'm trying to get on the back of the car. It's like, ah! And he's like, oh, sorry, man, I thought you were good.
What did you guys do with the short
Oh,
white flag thing?
so, like, here's the deal. You got to understand that we don't golf.
No.
Like, my clubs are actually at my mother's because the only time I golf is that day. Right? So, we don't know shit about golf. But we do, hold on, all right? So what happens is we're in, like, this course is like in the woods, you know? So we come up, and it's like a par 5, and it's like, the flag is like a mile and a half that way. Like they got like one of those things you put the quarters in, telescopes, you look through, like, oh, there it is. Oh, there's Mars, and there's the flag, right? So we're trying to figure out what's going on, and then we look, and like right there, right next to the tee box, there's a practice putting range, and it's got a flag. So it's like they got the blue things and then the white things like that. So we take this one and move it there, and that one and move it there. So now it's facing that way. And then, so we're asking those guys, you guys drove to the putting range, didn't you? Like, no. And like when anybody answers like that, you know it happened. I don't care what they say. Because it would have been like, no, but that was funny. But that's not what they did. They're like, no. And then the guy comes. Like, what do they call him? What do they call the guy in the red cart?
Oh, the range
Marshal.
Nazis.
The marshal.
Marshals, yeah.
Here comes the marshal. Drive all pissed off. Drive it up, right? And we get up there, and we didn't do nothing to this tee box. And he gets up and he starts, somebody's screwing with the tee box. And I looked him right in the eye, and I went, we didn't do this one. It was true.
That's right.
I'm like mad at us.
Oh, Robbie says, kinder, gentler this year.
It was kinder and gentler.
Yeah.
It's par for the course.
Oh, yeah.
Get it? Par for
I mean, if I ever go golfing with you
It
guys,
took me a second, but yes. All right, I got lefty clubs, so you're good.
you know, if I ever go golfing with you guys, I'm gonna walk. Oh, and also,
Obviously, you've never golfed.
Hey,
It's like 9 miles.
and we're flatlanders. It's all like, ooh.
Do it like,
Wrap it
we're
up.
going.
Mike, you gotta wrap it up. She's gotta go to the airport. She's doing all this stuff.
Oh,
Like, we just started like 7 minutes ago.
seemed like it.
Talk to Maria.
Like Julie's up there. We're just driving on normal roads, and she's like, "Ah! Ah!"
I don't like these hills. I'm a flatlander.
But this isn't a hill. That was a speed bump.
My lord.
Like,
I rented this big ass SUV, and I
Holy
said, I'm
crap.
not driving this. You're driving this.
yeah, what was it? The
A Navigator.
Armada.
Nissan
Armada.
Armada. Oh, good guy. Yeah, Armada.
it was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
Gabe was like, we should get one of these. I'm like, I'll break this thing in a week. But it was nice.
Yeah.
V8, about the size of an aircraft carrier.
Yeah. Put all our junk in there.
All the stuff.
Oh, my
Stuff
God.
kids in there, people in there.
Yeah,
It was great.
it was good.
We took 48 people to the Museum of Science one day. Pretty good. Yes, sir.
You go mini golfing with me sometimes.
And the last time we had a hole-in-one.
Awesome.
That's impressive.
We both did.
I think you got me though.
You know what?
It's a lot different. What?
Running out of time.
Who, you Mark now? What you gonna do?
I
What you
gotta pay
do? Not let me come next week?
I gotta pay these people.
Oh, God. That's bitter.
Yeah.
Hey, who wants a beer? We got free beer.
And you gotta sign up for T-shirts.
Who wants a t-shirt? Anybody want a t-shirt?
They're $20 each.
20 bucks.
I need your
Not my
name and
money.
a size.
We got it. They're all in the box. Just give them one.
They gotta pay me.
Why you gotta write it down?
So I know who owes me money. All right. So what do you
I'll
want?
give you money right now.
Robbie says.
All right.
Oh, good verse.
All right.
Good boy.
Take it off the total.
What's that?
Okay, what size?
Oh, we got bracelets. Here's what we're gonna do. Here, you're gonna take this.
Large,
And everybody gets a
and
bracelet. You get to
black,
pick a
or
bracelet.
blue?
Here, I'm gonna pick mine.
Okay.
You pick yours and then just walk around and give everybody a
What are the names?
bracelet. Let Medic take a couple for the kids.
Oh, thank you.
Large.
Ooh, I got a cool one.
Here,
Yeah.
there.
Oh, by the way, Robbie says for the Nissan Armada, you should have let me drive that. That's what Robbie said.
There you go.
That's small.
Thank you.
I'll tell you who wasn't gonna drive it. It was Robbie.
Yeah, I've got
That's
several
us.
ready.
Like, here's the deal. If you like to golf, you should go with us next year because that's a great tournament. Shotgun start, 173 people at once.
Oh, okay.
7 in the morning.
Thank you.
Half of them drunk. The other half
Getting there.
almost drunk.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was by alcohol sold by the country club. though.
Yay! Guys,
Not
look,
by Julie
I did
passing
it.
out friggin' bullfrogs.
Frozen bullfrogs are the best. Extra large.
Like, you guys know what a frozen bullfrog is?
Oh,
So what Julie does, she takes one of those frozen lime juice cans like that, puts it in a blender, and puts 2 bottles of Tito's in there and blends it, and calls it a mixed drink.
it's good stuff. Lots of ice. You blend it up. So a slushy with a kick.
We're all out there in the heat, getting freaking like brain freeze. Here's what I tell you. The sun up there is freaking hot. Like hot
In
Here we
where?
go.
up in New England.
Where's
Oh,
Maria?
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
my mother's door
One of each.
handle is so freaking hot in the morning because the sun's on it that you almost can't grab it.
Yep.
Like, you put a gun down in the sun for 3 minutes,
It's hot.
it's hot. Like, you can't touch it. I mean, hot.
Oh, and the sun comes up at 5 o'clock in the morning up there.
Yeah.
Right in your eyes.
Because it's so close to
Yeah.
the circle.
You were in the basement.
Right in my eyes. There's a window that comes right into my bed. But I really love that basement. I had a pool
Down
table in
it's
there.
musty.
Big
cold.
room.
Got a pool table in case you wake up in the middle of the night and need something to do.
I slept so well up there.
We can't hear the train going by.
Yeah, that's true.
My mother's got like a train literally probably, I'd say, 50 yards from her back door,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Like, honestly, after the second day, you're just used to it. So
Yeah.
it does. But I remember that used to always wake me up at 5:30 every time I went up there, 5:30.
Yeah.
But this time I was so tired.
Well, last year we
Wrong.
put a penny or a coin on the thing and got
Yeah.
it squished. That was cool.
Put a bunch of them. That way
Yeah.
you can find it.
Yeah.
Put like 50 pennies on. Not that I want the railroad to know this.
Percy and I are bracelet buddies.
There you
Are you?
go.
There you go.
Yeah, nice.
Did you put one on his paw?
No, I put one like right here.
Okay. Everybody get a bracelet?
Yeah.
Right above his elbow.
Everybody say thank you, Carrie, for the bracelets. Yay,
Hey,
Gary!
Ooh, yeah.
you.
Anybody else want t-shirts? 20
Want beer?
bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, beer.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll cover it.
What size you want?
2X.
2X. XL.
They come out very nice. Hey, did we pay for these
I
yet?
love these. No, I don't think so.
I can't believe it. Percy and I are bracelet buddies. That's so cool.
So cool.
You want to be bracelet buddies with us?
What's that?
There's one more.
All right, I'll be a bracelet buddy with you.
Yay.
Be a bracelet buddy. Hey, this even got an OD green buckle.
Was that cool?
Hey.
I just
Here, you can buckle that because it's driving me crazy already. Thank you. So Britney Spears put out a new album or something, so nobody gives a shit about Ukraine anymore. Or they don't want anybody to know where that $54 billion went. Whatever the case, but we're not going to talk about it.
Boy.
All right, so what class are we going to do next?
Women with weapons, right?
The SWAT guys want to come down and do a
Oh, yeah.
room clearing.
Very nice.
That sounds fun.
Team or single person?
What's that?
Team or single person?
Oh, I trained with Navy SEALs. Whatever. So if they come down, we're probably going to do, we talked about it the other day, or last night, we're going to do 3 classes. So Friday, we'll do law enforcement only. Saturday, we'll do like beginner to intermediate basics. And then Sunday, we'll do more advanced ones. You have a chance to take in both of them if you want to try one and then take the next. We'll probably do some force on force because I need to shoot some of you sons of bitches. I'll tell you that. All right. So, everybody's a big tough guy until the gun starts firing back. One of my favorite things that I picked up from those guys is two things. One, if you're going to carry a gun, prepare to be shot. It's as simple as that. If you're going to carry a gun for self-defense, you're probably going to get shot, so you might as well start getting ready for it. All right, so plan on getting shot. All right. The other one is, when clearing a room, be surprised if nobody's there. Like, I love this thought process. Like, don't go into a room and be surprised that there's someone there. Be surprised that there's not someone there. Be ready for someone to be there when you go through that threshold. What's that? Yeah, that's a good tactic.
Shoot some holes through the wall and then shoot through the holes.
Go sit over there by him, and neither one of you guys talk for the rest of the show. And take him just in case. He's warming up.
I'm just getting started.
So, all right. We got any other clips you want to show?
I don't think anyone would shoot
All right. We're good. We're going to wrap it up.
No.
We'll give them out. I'll give them out later. I'll just take it with me and give them out. All right, so once again, I want to thank all sponsors that have sponsored us throughout the years.
Yeah.
All right. Mark for putting up our shit, but then booting us out of here. I don't know how that works, but whatever. Thanks.
Oh, you have too long.
You've been here too long. Actually,
You go home now.
here's what happened. Here's what happened. Anybody know Timmy Miller? Anybody know Rice?
No.
So I used to live with Rice, right? So it was me, him, and I'm trying to think who the other guy was. And then we dropped somebody off at the airport, right? And then we couldn't get back because they closed the bridges, right? There was too much traffic. I said, well, let's just go get something to eat. So we went to that giant Chinese buffet up in Tampa. And you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And it's huge, right? And we go in there, right? And we're all in like, hey, we got to go to the airport. It's 9:30 in the morning. So we're in like cotton shorts, cut off T-shirts, right? We walk in, and they're like, how much do you think this costs? And I'm like, well, there's a guy playing a grand piano when you walk in, a mini grand piano in like the lobby, like. I'm like, I heard this advertised on like Bubba the Love Sponge or something. So they give you a tour, and I'm thinking, you get a tour, right? So they're walking us around, giving us a tour, and they're going to me. They're like, "How much you think this costs?" I'm like, "Do you notice that they haven't even mentioned that yet? They've showed us all the food, right? They showed us where we could sit, the chocolate fountain, Oh yeah, chocolate fountain, right? And they're just like, well, let's just bite the bullet and do it. I'm like, all right. So we got nothing to do, and we keep checking to see if the bridge is open. Right? So we're just sitting there eating. That's all we're doing. We're just sitting there, and then when we run out of food, we get up and go get more food. Right? So
Is
then,
it a buffet?
what's that?
Is it a buffet?
Oh yeah, we were killing it. Like
you can
they were going up there getting crab legs, like a plate, like literally, like a plate, and holding it, and walking back to the table, like that, so none of them would fall out, right? And then they get up, right, and they go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there, and the lady comes over, the waitress comes over and goes, "Are you guys done now?" I'm like, look, they're going to the bathroom. I'm not telling you that they're going to come right back to the table and we're going to leave because they're going to go past the buffet again. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to go, I don't know if we're leaving or not. And she goes, you've been here a long time. I'm like, it's all you can eat. But don't start changing the rules of the game now. You're the ones that, like, basically, when I see an all you can eat, that's a challenge. It's like, here's what it is, it's $14.95, and we're betting that you won't be able to eat $15 worth of food. And I'm looking at it going, I'll take that bet. Right? So don't get mad because we were there eating more food than you thought we were going to when you were losing on this deal. They're like, they're about $38 worth of food each into this. Like, we got nowhere to go. It's cheaper than rent. But then we left.
You can eat there forever.
We tried. We were there for hours. Like, it wasn't like we were there a long time. Like, we were there for hours waiting for the bridge, the skyway to open up so we didn't have to go the other way. And it was like,
Come the other way.
right? Yeah, but we wouldn't have got $40 worth of food for $14.95 or whatever. So, you know they're dipping the crab legs in the chocolate fountain, right? I'm like,
Oh, God.
I want to dip my roasted marshmallow in chocolate fountain. And then I can have s'mores. Yeah, with chocolate.
I mean, I'm so bad.
we getting pizza on the way to the airport the other day when we were coming home, right?
Oh.
He goes, oh, they have roasted marshmallows for dessert. I'm like, no. He's like, but they do it right at the table. I'm like, no. Like, oh, whatever. That's what he said. And she goes, but it's fire at the table. Like,
There's fire.
yeah, no. So, all right. Now that I'm done bitching about getting kicked out of a buffet. So, thank you once again for everything that we've done.
That's your camera. This camera.
Oh. Hey, 6 years, it's been that camera.
Do that.
Well, except for like the first couple years when you had like your phone or something up there, and one you had to wind.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, like, remember when you had tally lights?
I'm sorry. It's
Like,
true
yeah.
that, yo.
Yeah, that's how I like how I'm broke.
And they all broke. I didn't break them. And you don't use them for Gus's show.
That is it a while ago.
Really? It actually did?
Yeah,
So,
he lost his phone.
so thank you guys for supporting this. It was a lot of fun.
Yay!
We'll see what we can do.
We didn't lose sponsors.
Great,
We
Ronnie.
decided to take it somewhere else.
It's not the end, it's a new beginning. Take it on the road.
Look at Mark. Take it out of my place. I mean, take it on the road.
No.
Oh, you're going to give us the equipment, right?
Well, now
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
Cell phones are so good now. Technology's
Why would you open the door for him to watch the
Oh,
road?
man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It's unfair, man.
All right,
Not cool.
take us out. Play music. Thanks, everyone. Maybe we'll have a Christmas party.
Our video.